Welcome to Team 2172's April video, which is centered around asking the graduating class what their favorite memories have been while on the team, what their role was on the team, and their plans after becoming alumni of FIRST.
My favorite memory on the team would probably be when we had to create the battery leads for the robot on the new power distribution panel. And we had to take the blowtorch and heat them up really hot or whatever, and then put the connector on. And basically it was just me feeding like feet of solder into this little space with James putting the blowtorch over it, and it was just, like tons and tons of solder, and we're over there just like trying not to burn ourselves, and everyone's like, how's it going over there? And we're like, it's a sweatshop over here, but we're doing okay.
So I think one of the most memorable experiences that I've had on the team with a mentor was probably when we had to do welding for one of our projects. And the thing that just made it so cool is just that we never, we work with tools and all this cool stuff all the time, but it was something that we just have never done before. And getting to get some information about welding and getting to see actual welding go on right here at my own school is just something that I thought was really awesome, and I'm never gonna forget that.
Okay. My favorite memory is outside of robotics, but it's with all of the team, and I would say that it's when I threw our singles Valentine's Day night my senior year, and I had the entire team over, and we just decided to watch a bunch of movies, and I guess I had my house flooded, so the TV, all of the when we were trying to rearrange it, all of the cords were in wrong places, and I just remember some of the captains coming over to my house and spent 2 hours reorganizing and kind of rearranging all of the wiring, and everyone was just kind of chilling and having fun. And by the time we even got it fixed, we all had already had all the fun that we could have needed to have that night. It was just a really fun bonding experience, and I think that it kind of changed from different years because it really showed the camaraderie and the kind of family that we became. As I made my way through the robotics team up until my senior year, I think that it was probably my favorite memory just because it kind of showed togetherness rather than just working towards a final product. But for me, the final product was getting to know all the people on my team and really feeling connected with them and being really touched by the fact that we were able to become the group of people that we are today.
I think one thing I will definitely say to any future members and current members who are going to keep doing this in the future years is definitely having a certain level of patience. A lot of times things go pretty well in this team, but a lot of times, people have different ideas about what should be done, and a lot of times, there could be slight arguments over certain things on what's best to do. And I think one of the things that's key is just remembering that this is a learning environment. We're all here to make ourselves better in a way. And so definitely being patient with the other people on this team is something that I would recommend for future members.
One piece of advice that I give to all incoming members is to be willing to be outside of your comfort zone. You aren't always going to be the smartest person walking into a room, especially when it comes to building a robot in such a grand kind of scale, especially surrounding FIRST. If there's one thing that I learned while I was on the team, it's that you have to adapt quickly, but you also have a team that's surrounding you and supporting you through it all. One person might be very skilled in one area, and another person might have a lot of knowledge in a different. And so the great thing about this team is that you come together through what you do know and what you don't know, and you kind of work together to figure out solutions. And that's really what you should be taking away from your time on the robotics team. It's that communication and that willingness to work with others rather than just bettering yourself individually and not really seeing the full picture.
Encouraging words for the new members. Probably would have to say attention to detail. Don't let the little things slide, because that's probably what's going to end up hurting you in the competition the most. If you don't check if something is bolted in or if it's plugged in correctly, then when you get down onto the field, then it's all going to go horribly wrong. So just attention to detail.
From everyone on Team 2172, we wish good luck to all the graduating seniors.
Oh, my favorite memory was when we all snuck out to go eat mac and cheese at the mac and cheese place.